What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another R Bitcoin. As always, links will be in the description, and if you do enjoy this content, consider subscribing because we upload 4 or 5 videos a week. With that, I'm Bitcoin Jake09, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Number 10. Freeland. There is a very easy way for people to avoid being affected by these measures, and that's it. Just buy Bitcoin. We got video too. What we got? The lightning address or something looked like. Sound, where's sound?
Been frozen, both personal and corporate, but you're not releasing the information. And the actual follow-up is, I'm just wondering whether the bank accounts will be targeted of individuals who donated to the Give, Send, Go and the GoFundMe campaigns. Are they considered designated people under the Emergencies Act, meaning that their credit cards could be cut and financial services are targeting them as well?
Okay, so the names of both individuals and entities, as well as crypto wallets, have been shared by the RCMP with financial institutions, and accounts have been frozen, and more accounts will be frozen. Crowdfunding platforms and payment service providers have started the registration process with FinTrack.
To what degree, I guess, the large financial institutions are actually on board with this, and also clarify exactly why you can't share the figures, why that's an operational secret at this point.
The Emergencies Act has compelled financial service providers to take these actions, and we have provided them with immunity for actions undertaken in good faith under these measures.
Wow.
These measures
They can just block people's accounts with no repercussions.
They are being used. They will have an impact. And there is a really easy way to avoid being affected by these measures. And that is just
until we reach the moon. Satoshi Nakamoto, he was wearing a mask and wrote the concept in code for some digital cash. Yeah, it's kind of crazy everything it could do, cause it's a software, a network, and a currency too.
Okay, that's rather interesting. Number 9, automobile brand. Another video? No. Screenshot. The safest assumption for an investor is that over the next 100 years, the fiat currency is going to zero. Charlie Munger on Bitcoin. Yeah. Yeah, I'd feel more comfortable betting money that fiat's going to zero over Bitcoin going to zero, that's for sure. Number 8, Canada blocking Bitcoin addresses. How this can be avoided in the future. So we got Canadian authorities have reportedly banned companies from working with 34 cryptocurrency wallets associated with the Freedom Convoy and protests against COVID-19 restrictions. What happened to Freedom? I thought we had freedoms and stuff. How this can be avoided in the future. Edit. When I say blocking, I actually mean banning. The Canadian government has banned some Bitcoin addresses from interacting with certain types of financial services. Of course, they can continue to use Bitcoin, transact, etc. My question is about to avoid these kind of incidents, specifically in fundraising, by increasing privacy. So yeah, I think they did use something like Tallycoin, which is good, which means that they used their own address. But I know there was other addresses with Litecoin, Monero, Ethereum. I think there was 2 others, I feel like. Most of them were Bitcoin I think ADA was one of them also, but most of them were Bitcoin addresses. But yeah, it was really interesting reading about that stuff. Number 7, Russia goes bullish on Bitcoin with proposed crypto mining tax reduction. CYCrypto.com article there. Okay. Russia, though, that's interesting. Number 6, President of El Salvador telling U.S. Senate Committee on Foreign Relations to stay out of their internal affairs due to new proposed legislation to mitigate risk of El Salvador's Bitcoin adoption. Oh, nice. Got another tweet from the president himself. Okay, boomers. Oh my god, I love this. The president of El Salvador. He's oh my gosh. This reality is just so worth living in. Okay, boomers. You have zero jurisdiction on a sovereign and independent nation. We are not your colony, your backyard, or your front yard. Stay out of our internal affairs. Don't try to control something you can't control. There you go. Okay, boomers. That's hilarious. Number 5, I believe. Charlie Munger just said, due to inflation, U.S. dollar is going to 0. Oh, yeah? Well, I guess we're going to need something to hedge against that, huh? Good thing we got Bitcoin. Number 4, Intel CEO, we are helping to solve the climate challenge by bringing a new mining chip that is orders of magnitude better in terms of power efficiency. Oh yeah, I mean that's great and all, but what about all the old inefficient miners then? We just have a whole bunch of e-waste? This is gonna be another video. It looks like a video. What do we got?
Back in 2019, you said Bitcoin was bad design.
Okay.
Extreme. And
It was
climate
2019. It's like 2-3 years ago.
Indeed, I do. A single ledger entry in Bitcoin consumes enough energy to power your house for almost a day. That's a climate crisis.
Yeah,
at that point, and the more you use it. So if we produce a technology,
I mean, it only costs me like
that
50 cents
consumes
to
that much
put an
energy,
entry onto the
wow,
ledger.
That's not okay. And then you sort of say most of the uses when I said that were illicit, right? And it couldn't be regulated, so it couldn't become a currency for nations and for people to use broadly as well. So I have this mantra, you know, and we at Intel believe deeply that we have to be shaping technology as a force for good, right? And if it's being used for bad purposes, a climate crisis can't be used by the broad, well, that is not good yet. Now, that doesn't mean it's not a good technology, but we're not using it good yet. Well, Intel's about to bring forward a blockchain chip, you know, that's dramatically
blockchain
better. That
chip?
is, you know,
Oh my
right,
gosh.
orders of magnitude better in terms of power performance. So we're helping to solve the climate issue in that way. We want to work with the industry to find ways that technologies like blockchain can be properly regulated, managed as well.
It doesn't need
can
regulation.
be fully realized. So yes, this is one of those areas that, yeah, we're going to work on fixing this one because this is a powerful technology, an immutable, leverageable, digitized entry, you know, system can transform, you know, currency, transactions, you know, supply chain. So yeah, this one's exciting.
That's funny. Number 3, Jordan Peterson has been confirmed as a speaker at the 2022 Bitcoin conference. Oh, really? Is this another no, it's a JPEG. Okay. Miami, Florida, April 6th through the 9th. Man. Number 2, just a small town boy from Jersey, buying every time I can. I have 3 and they aren't getting them. I'm hoping that's just an address tracker and not your actual portfolio where you're holding them at. Interesting. Good for you, though. Number 1, Ukraine just legalized Bitcoin. Twitter.com and an article there. Nothing else. Russia and Ukraine bought the dip they created. Interesting. Anyway, that is it for our Bitcoin top 10 past 24 hours. As always, everything is down below. If you enjoy the content, let me know down below. Let me know which one was your favorite today. Other than that, you can catch me on my live streams, Bitcoin Jake09, YouTube, Twitch, GitHub Jake09 on Twitter. Peace, love, hodl, and you can go fork yourself. Peace.